social media is the answer. You're going to get flooded with business. Oh my God, it's coming from every angle. No, I don't think so. However, as you see, I do this every day. Where social media is so beneficial is adding credibility to you. See, in the day and age that we live in, when people meet you, especially when it comes to business and something as big as buying or selling a home, they look you up. And when they look you up, how are you showing up? Are you the secret agent and invisible because you don't really post anything? Are you a personal poster and you post everything about your life, the concerts you go to, the vacations you go on, you're taking pictures of great food in amazing restaurants? Well, that's all good and fun, but if they don't know how credible you are when it comes to real estate, then they may make a decision against you. See, information is at our fingertips every single day. So I'm going to give you a quick tip on how I started doing this. I struggled every single day, every single week with what content am I going to have? How am I going to approach this? How am I going to do something for consumers? Am I going to go out and do tours? Am I going to go out and talk about lifestyle in a neighborhood? And I was never afraid of getting in front of the camera. This is easy for me. I've done it for years before real estate. However, I was just daunted by this idea of what am I actually going to talk about? And I didn't figure it out. So you would see me very sporadically on social media. I try and do something here and again, and I would even try and lock down a Saturday 4 hours, let me knock out videos for the month, and it just never worked. So what I did was I went into newscaster mode. I started thinking that people like Dana and Kim Wagner that are on the news every morning have to come up with about 15 minutes of content. Now, yes, obviously they've got their researchers and everybody else doing it, but they did it all in small snippets. And I said, you know what? There's got to be a piece of news or a piece of information that I could share every single day that's going to take me anywhere from about 90 seconds to 3 minutes to share, and that would be easy. So instead of this daunting task of what am I going to talk about, I just go online every day. I look up the current news. I look up news for agents and things that are important to agents, everything from Zillow lawsuits to changes in the economic factors or new loan programs. And then I also look up one for consumers. And I sit in front of the camera and I knock it out typically in one quick session, and it takes me about 10 minutes. I record it, I send it off to an editor. You could do it real quick in CapCut or something else, and be natural. It doesn't matter if you and ah or make a mistake and bumble your words, you just do it. But if you do that every single day, it doesn't take much. It's not this daunting weight of, oh boy, how am I going to figure out my content? I've got to curate content for the next 30 days. 5 or 10 minutes knocks it out. I do it for agents as well as for consumers. If you just do it for consumers, you're going to show up, you're going to be credible, and it's just going to land you, not new clients. You're not going to attract a bunch of brand new ones. However, the ones that you're attracting